Starting off today, we have a couple of new things queued up to be built. We're adding another 24 zettabyte disk module, and we're going to start adding the larger memory modules. So that's going to take us from 12 to 14, and then I think, you know what? What's the point of waiting? Let's just go ahead and queue up a second one of those, because that's going to get us up to 16 memory, which I think will be a good thing for us. Started kind of building some stuff at the end of the last one, basically making a room that, oh goodness, you don't reach, do you? You don't reach. That would allow us to essentially block off the furnaces so that we can not be killing everyone with the extreme amount of heat they generate. So, a little bit of an upgrade there. You know what? Just open the vent. It's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll open that vent too. That's fine. And then these guys, I don't know what that's going to do. I mean, presumably that's going to do something, like very slowly heat that up and add oxygen. Is that going to pull the oxygen from this room, though, to the point where it's not oxygenated enough? I need to watch that. Not really sure what to expect here. Although we do have oxygen up to 10% in, like, right here, so I don't know, maybe that's a good idea to do that and just start venting some of that out. I don't know, sure, we'll open up all the vents. Why not? Why not? And I guess we can even open that one too, because, I don't know, why not? It's a thing. We never did do anything about this room over here, so kind of thinking today I might want to take care of a little bit of that. I don't know what I want to turn this room into, but never did really take care of anything. So we have completed our research, so let's see if we can add a cleaning bot dock. You are not going to be idle for a while, let me just tell you that. And we'll go ahead and put the dock right there. And then, I don't know, how do we make a cleaning bot? That's one of the things I'm not sure about. So let's go back to our, I think you're under technology, robotics. So we need an assembler, presumably, to make a cleaning bot. Crafted in the assembler, look at that. I'm smart and I can follow the instructions. Sometimes. The loom is still not configured because we've not really been using it too much. What's our stockpile look like right now? 13. Okay, that's pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the moment now to relocate this and to also relocate... let's see, let's put this guy... We'll put this on the other side there. That way, in case the heater ever catches fire, it can burn down the refrigerator and then everyone could die because there's no food. That sounds like a great plan. Oh, actually, here, if you connect that way, then I'll connect you that way. Perfect. So what is that going to take in terms of power? Nothing right now. Good. Okay. What I'd like to do is slowly start moving some of this stuff out of here. Just because, I don't know, we don't really necessarily need to have everything over here. I'd kind of like to keep all of the general human stuff over here. That kind of makes sense to me. Let's configure you to do some... I wish you could configure it to do multiples. That would be great. Let's do 20 of those. So I think that's going to give us a better shot of taking care of stuff. So... the thing we need to do today, because yesterday, the very end, yesterday, whatever, last episode, we arrived at Olahester Star, and we need to go explore, I guess. So, expeditions, I forget how to do that. How to launch, there's like a whole thing. So, I forget what the deal is with that. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I'm kind of surprised we haven't launched already, actually, because the last time around... bridge controls. Do we need an operator over there? Okay. Because last time around, I'm pretty sure they just went on their own or something. I don't know. Okay. That's what's going on here. This is a star. We cannot land on it as it is blazing hot. Okay. So apparently stars we cannot land on. It's not a planet. And since we're not there, we don't have any information about it. We would need to send a probe or something, which we don't have. Probes are something that I've been wanting to research just so we could maybe better focus our efforts of where we're going. We don't currently have enough disk space, but that can be, oh yikes, 400 kilowatts. That can be arranged pretty quickly. Let's see, where's our thing over here? You are at 31 out of 32, so we'll use that guy. There you go, and we'll go ahead and kick you up there. I had to add that one because I think if I were to destroy one of these, we wouldn't have had enough disk space for anything. So we're up to 16 memory, which means we can start researching some more important stuff, although I still kind of want to do the auto kitchen. Ah, goodness, let's go back over to the space travel stuff. Autopilot, okay, so it's not a, oh no it is, it's an autopilot upgrade module that we would get, okay. Good to know. Oh, and then the shuttle upgrades might not be bad too. I can't see how much that increases the storage by, is it 100? Wow, look at that, that's pretty good. Advanced propulsion, I mean, there are so many things that I want to research over here, and I'm just going to bite the bullet and say we'll go... We've already been to Pluvius Domum. I think we've been to Prospectus, right? Because we mined the crap out of that one. And then Pluvius Domum. Can I not click on Pluvius? I want to make sure we mined the crap out of that one. We did. So let's go to Wanders. I mean, it's going to be a shorter journey than from Pluvius to the star we're currently at. So I'm just going to bite the bullet on that one. I don't know. And then on research, let me do a think. We're going to go with energy efficiency because that'll give us new solar arrays. And once we have better solar arrays, I think that will go a long way toward helping us out in the long run. I'm just going to bite the bullet on that one. I still want to have an auto kitchen because I think that would be a really good idea to have food just basically prepare itself, but yeah, it's going to be rough. We don't technically have enough energy for this right now. You can see we are draining. We're going to drain our batteries is what's going to happen here. We could add a couple more solar arrays, but if we're going to get better ones, I kind of don't see what the point of that is. So for right now, I think I'm just going to let the research go, and then we're going to need to add an assembler somewhere. I guess the assembler can go in here. I don't really know where to put the assembler. Let's add an assembler. Just want to see an assembler and a disassembler. So if we put this guy right on the other side of the door, maybe right here on the other side of the window. I don't know. Does it matter? I'm really not sure if it does. About right there in the corner. That's probably a bad spot, but it's within room of... Ooh, achievement unlocked. The morning cup. Get someone to drink coffee. Excellent. I'm hoping what'll happen is that we'll start storing coffee. Although I don't know that that's actually going to happen. I guess we'll see, but I'd like someone to start storing coffee so that we can sell it. Because that'd be fantastic. I haven't even bothered with a trader lately because I just still don't know what to do about getting money out of them. I mean, did you take? You didn't take the coffee out of there. Okay, you're just standing there. Okay. Yep, there you go. I don't know why the peeps don't go and grab stuff to make things. Maybe... This is a door right here, right? And you do work? Okay. There's just flour sitting in the door. Just looking at this going, maybe it would be better to have this storage unit. Let's relocate you over to there. We're going to relocate that guy. Yoink. All done. And, oh wow, there's just a pile of crap sitting over here that no one ever bothered to move. How long has that been there? That is wild. Apparently, that's just never, ever been moved. And then I want to relocate this guy to right there. I realize this might seem silly, but I'm just looking at this going, that's a better spot. That's a better spot because because it's a better spot. It's going to be a shorter walk for anyone getting materials out of our 3 storage units. And then I really need to figure out... So how do we do... change you to... So we could do something like this, where we could... Wow, it's 2 pages of going through this stuff, though. It would make sense to me to turn this one into an organics box. So water, wood, we want those in there. Soil is fine. Protein and plant fibers are fine. Definitely want grain. We can leave logs in there. Coffee beans. I guess we can store bio waste in there. I don't know. That sounds kind of weird, right? That sounds kind of weird. I'm not going to worry about carbon or carbon fiber. I mean, I know carbon technically, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not going to sweat that one. I just want to go through this one more time just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So then this one, let's... Nope. Let's change our storage configuration to... I want it to allow selected, but I kind of want everything that's not in the other one. Not flour. Gears, iron, lithium, microchips, optical fibers, plastic, quartz, rock, rubber, silicon, soil, not soil, steel plate, titanium, blah, blah, blah. So then we can copy that one to this one, and with a little luck, this one now has the same settings. Okay. It's going to take a minute for everyone to move all this crap around, right? Because they're going to have to haul from this, haul to that, etc., etc. And it's going to be a pain. And I'm desperately sorry, but I think it's going to be a better idea in the long run. And it's going to shorten the time required for everyone to move. I mean, really, this should probably be facing the other direction. It would save a few steps, but I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to worry about that. That's maybe getting a little too into the weeds right now. Okay, we have drained 1 battery, so at least 1 battery. You are needing to be cleaned. So there you go. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We're about 50% on our research, and got another battery about to be drained. This one is still full. This one is slowly being drained, so they're going to be drained before too long. We're just going on maximum speed here, 10 times speed, moving this forward. Oh, I never did come back and see if this solved the problem. Okay, so I added a second vent in this room, easy for me to say. And then this guy, we probably need to do that. And then I do need to watch the temperature here for a minute, because I think it's going to start to come up. Now that we've closed off that door... yeah, no, it's still going down. Apparently space is cold. I kind of figured that would be the case. If we vented the room itself and we locked off the room, that it would just be cold in here and it wouldn't be an issue. So these guys we can actually turn off, I think. We don't really need to have them on. That'll save a very minor amount of power then. Because those are not even in the room anymore. And these probably, we don't even need both of them, would be my guess. But I'm going to leave them running, just to be safe. I think that's probably the wiser way to go. Okay, this is something I was slightly concerned about, is by opening that vent, let's close that one and close that one. I think what we're doing is we're venting all the oxygen into the rest of the place. So I think we do need 1 more oxygen generator in here. If we're going to leave these open, then we really kind of have to do that. Hey, look at that. Energy efficiency is done. I am super excited about that. I'm going to leave that just kind of as is for a second. We'll come back and check on that. Okay, so we have new solar options. Solar array. How large is this? So it's basically going to take the space of 4 of these, but it's the equivalent of 5. So if I were to do something like, can I forget what it is, deconstruct as X. If I deconstruct these guys, we're fine on power for right now, and we are needing a little more disk space, so Let's do this. Let's, oh goodness, can we deconstruct 2 of them? We can deconstruct 1 of them at a time, so we'll deconstruct that guy. I don't know if this is a long-term solution because I was really hoping for slightly more efficiency than that. So let's add our solar arrays right here. You guys are going to haul a bunch of stuff that you need to haul back. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. And we'll build that guy right there again. Okay, you guys are all hauling that stuff. You should probably just cancel that. If I were nicer, I would cancel it, but I'm afraid of canceling the order at this point. You know what we probably should do too is add an airlock right here. Just for the giggles. Here, let's add an airlock. Let's put that one right there. Someone will take care of that, I hope, without completely venting the room. I'm a little concerned about that. That they'll end up venting the room out first. And then everyone's going to die because there's no oxygen in there. Okay. Let's get you powered so that we can make sure we don't lose oxygen in there. Not too shabby, that was okay. Oxygen's very slowly coming back up in here, so that's fine. We'll just leave these vents closed for now. I don't want to worry about that. We can get back to that in a little while. It's not a priority. I didn't see where our power was going to be at before, but I think it was at like 530 something. And I guess if I stopped and did the math, we got rid of 832, so 536. So that's pretty close. And then the good thing with this is that's a single thing right there. That's a single connection. So that gets us back up to 519. So we should end up around 542, if I'm not mistaken. We need to wait a second for that to start. 534? Wait a minute, really? Is that it? I thought we got rid of more than that. Okay. 1530, well, okay. Maybe we were at 526. I already forgot what I said now. Well, let's deconstruct more of these guys, and then dust accumulation. Yeah, we're going to drop you down to 25. We'll just copy you to that guy. This one is being constructed, so we'll go ahead and reconnect you momentarily. Boom. Done. Okay. So that leaves us at 512. We're going to get back quite a bit. I think I did my math wrong. 4, 8, 3. Is that not working out right? That can't be right. I'm so confused right now. Now let's add some arrays. And then let's cancel moving those because you're just going to need to pop them over there anyway. There we go. Get that one online. That's excellent. Get the other one online. Also excellent. All right. Looking good. And then I want to make sure that I don't forget to do this. So let's copy our cleaning config to these guys. Let's just make sure they're looking good. Okay, perfect. So that leaves us at 538. So yeah, I mean, it's not a huge increase, but it is. Every little bit helps at this point. So let's just get rid of, oh no, we need to cancel those ones because we can't shove anything over there. I like how they just store everything over there. It's like they know I'm going to ask them to now build more of these guys. There you go. Put everything back in place over there if you don't mind. They're like, dude, make up your mind. I know. Right, our crafting stations are idle, and that's fine. Did we ever get around to putting the assembler in somewhere? Didn't power it. Excellent. Aw. That one doesn't count? Crap. Alright, well that one does. So take that. Not configured. Let us make a cleaning bot. We want, let's say 2 cleaning bots. I don't know. I'm not really sure how many we need, but that sounds good to me. How are we doing on bread? We're getting pretty close, and then we don't have enough coffee beans for all that stuff, so that's fine. These guys are coming along very nicely. We suddenly don't need all of these sockets that we built, so maybe what I'll end up doing is getting rid of them. I mean, we'll need them eventually, but probably would have been fine with just regular plain Jane connectors instead. I mean, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So let's change our dust accumulation order. Nope, not the one I meant to do. Here, just copied all of them. Let's make it so that we're really good. So I guess that's up to 550. We still have room for more solar panels, obviously. And that gets us back to the point of going, okay, now what do we do about researching again? So we are nowhere near getting to nuclear energy. That's going to be a while. Ooh, advanced solar, 50 kilowatts of solar. That sounds fantastic, but I bet it takes up like a huge, huge amount. Look at that, 9. Although 9 and getting 50 is pretty good, if so. That's very efficient. That's a huge efficiency increase. We're still a little far out for that. Oh, we could. Wow, now that we've unlocked robotics, we could start adding more robots to our ship by technicality. That's intriguing. It's very intriguing. I think we'll finally go ahead and throw the space probe into our research. We might need to add autopilot at some point, although I think we have enough people right now that I'm not really super concerned about having a pilot. We have enough folks who enjoy piloting that we can just go ahead and let them do their thing. And I'm going to add construction speed 4 to the list too, just because that seems like that would be a good thing to have. And then, I don't know, maybe we should add that auto kitchen finally, because I've been talking about that one for like years at this point. And while all this stuff is happening, we're going to deconstruct this guy, and with a little luck, we'll be able to, you know, take care of that. So this guy has, we do have a bot ready. Is that true? So how does that work? How does the cleaning bot work? I'm not sure what to expect out of that yet. Here, disassemble you, and we'll do that quickly before things go haywire. And then we're going to add another one of those guys because we're going to need some more storage. Post haste. Definitely. Definitely need more storage. Oh, Ether just joined the colony. Hello, Ether. Welcome to the team. I think that's going to be your bed right there. Congratulations, you have a bed. That has not been the case for everyone. So let's go ahead and add another bed. I'd like to make sure I would like, rather, to make sure that we have beds ready for people, just in case someone else pops out. But, nope, cancel that one. Put 2 more right there. And then I have no idea where the wardrobe got moved to. I remember moving it, but I don't remember where to. Is that it right there? What do you have in there? So we still have some clothing male, clothing female, so we're okay. Ether, you are, what is your deal? Gemma Ether Bentley, so you are female, so you do have clothing options in there. So you might want to go grab the clothes, maybe. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go make food. Okay. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, I'm not here to judge. That's not my role. How are we doing on power? We are very slightly overdrawn on power again, which I figured would be the case, because, hello, we're always overdrawn on power, but I think we'll get through it okay, and if not, we'll add some more solar arrays, and then we'll be fine. So this guy's about ready to come online. That's going to line us up for the next couple of upgrades that we have. Or the next couple of research projects, I guess, technically. That would be the better way to say that. Okay, all that is nice and done. We'll go ahead and plug that back in, and then I think maybe what we will do is we'll go ahead and add a couple more solar arrays. Let's add one. You know what? Let's just add 4. Who cares? Just add 4 of them. I mean, does it really matter? I don't know that it does. Throw them in there. If we have the parts, we should go ahead and use them, and I don't know, eventually it'll be all right. So cleaning thing, do we have anything we can do with you? I don't know. Do we have cleaning bots that are running around cleaning? If so, how do you find them? Would they be under these guys? Yeah. Actually, I do kind of wonder now. if we have... Do we even have enough CPU power or something to handle additional guys? I don't know if we do. And what happens when this thing reaches maximum heat? I am a little concerned about that. So this guy, you are assembling a bot. So maybe we just haven't assembled a single bot yet. I don't know. It does take a while, so... But I thought someone had dumped one out somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Because you don't have a cleaning bot in you, do you? You have transistors and other things. I don't remember cleaning bots being a thing that... Oh. You're really not supposed to have soil in there. Whatever, I'm not going to sweat soil. It's fine. But I'm really interested to find out where the cleaning bot is. By the way, how are you doing on temperature? Still great? Good? It's one of those things that I gotta kind of remind myself to check on that every once in a while and just make sure it's not wonky. Because it very well could be. Okay, this is all looking good so far. We can eject a bunch of flour, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then here, let's go ahead and eject all this stuff out of here too. I'm fine with that. I don't know that we need those plates right now, but it seems like it might not be a bad idea because we've been doing a lot of construction, so having those ready to go probably a good idea. Okay, we've lost one of our batteries from all the research we're doing. Is that... That's not the same as... Okay. I forgot that that guy was even over there. Like, legitimately, I just forgot it was over there. How are we doing on memory? 400, or disk space, technically. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys connected to power. And then we need to copy our dust accumulation settings to all 4 of those. Okay. And then I think with power, that has now solved our power issue. As soon as the battery recharges, our power draw will come down quite a bit, so that's pretty good. Cooking station is idle. Wow, are we finally up to 20 meals? Well, if that's the case, we should probably just keep cooking more bread, right? Or... I don't know, maybe, here, let's kick it up to 30. We'll give people more bread options, since we do have quite a few people. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people are awake at this point. I think it does make sense to add a little more food there. But man, I am really confused on what's going on with the cleaning bot. Like I said, I thought there was one created, but maybe it was just hauling the materials for one. Because that is definitely taking a while. Yeah, we're at 0 of 2, so we're not where we need to be. So that's fine. That's okay. We'll let that go. Let's just increase the speed for a second. That'll get us closer on our probe. How are we doing on our travel, by the way? Not as close as I thought we would be, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're about halfway. We're not quite halfway, but we're about halfway there. I don't know if we should add more thrusters at this point. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks we'd be better off just doing the research. Let's see, where are you? Way over here. For advanced propulsion. I mean, we're not anywhere close to that, but it's kind of like, we're getting there. I mean, does it really matter? I don't know, because when you look at the overall solar system we have here, I mean, if that's it, that's a pretty small solar system for one. But we can get to everything in reasonable time, although, yeah, maybe it would be better to have a couple more thrusters. Now that I say that, I've talked myself into it. Here, let's add another thruster. I think that was the plan originally anyway, was to add more thrusters, so... Go ahead and do it. We'll burn through all of our copper wires, and it'll give someone something to do with copper wire crafting. So you're crafting copper wire. Well, you're going to be busy. Just trust me on that one. Look at all these people socializing in here. Do we have... I don't know what we have for furniture and, like, fun and games and stuff. Is there any sort of, like, entertainment that we can do in here? We probably need to have another toilet and another shower, if I had to guess. We can add a decoration in here. That's That's exciting. Here, we'll add a vase in the corner. That'll spice up life for them, I think. I kind of want to do some teleporters too, like just to get around the ship, but I've been hesitant to do that for fear of it messing up that one. I know there's no real rhyme or reason to that. Honestly, I've just forgotten about it. Seeing that now, I'm like, oh yeah, teleporters. Those are things. Yeah, let's go ahead and make, nope. Let's make another shower, and we'll put that guy right there, and we'll make another toilet, and we're going to put that right there. That way, when people get out of each of those, they can stare awkwardly at each other. I think that's a great experience. We'll leave these ones over here since they're kind of near this area. The rest of it, I think, is fine. We don't really have people over here. If we did, I think I would add more facilities over there, but as is, I think this is probably okay. What is our cleaning amount? 40%? I should probably do it a little lower, but that's okay. We'll go with it for now. We have researched probe. So how do we do a probe? Let's, I guess, I don't know where we build these, or where we place these. I kind of need to look up the thing in the manual just to see. Let's put this guy right there for now. I think that's within range. No, it's not. Here. Cancel, let's see, what is it? Cancel that one, and then build another probe. Put it right there. I want it kind of out of the way, just because I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do with it. Okay, let's open this up and look for blueprints. Let's go to probe. Probe. Launches probes to distant parts of a star system to scan planets from a distance. Each probe can only be used once. Okay. I don't know that we have any petroleum. If we don't have any petroleum, we don't have a probe, in which case that kind of tells me what we need to do. Because we have some crude oil. We have very, very little crude oil, mind you. Okay, we have a lot of crude oil, so petroleum. Petro. Where is Petro? It's under liquid processing. So refinery, sure. Because I would like to be able to use these probes. It's just gonna sit there, unable to be built. So who took heat damage and where? Oh, you took heat damage from something else. I don't know what from. We'll just let that sit there as a reminder that we don't have any petroleum, and it'll be fine. I'm going to take a second just to go through this stuff again. I want to kind of see if I can plan out our next jump or two. Just kind of looking at some of this stuff. I'm still tempted to go to energy automation, but it doesn't seem like it's that big a deal to connect a couple of wires. But the one that has my interest peaked is security, which leads down to energy weapons. And that would basically get us directional turrets, but we haven't really had any like raiders or anything, so I'm not sure how big a deal that is at this point. The rest of it is kind of stock trading, which I'm curious about, and then getting into some of this stuff, like the particle collector I think would be really interesting because we had one. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and say sure. Molecular rearrangement, and then that'll get us into quantum mechanics, and maybe even throw in a research station just for the giggles of it. We're still not at a point where we can do anything about advanced propulsion yet because we need more memory for that. Although as we continue to add additional power, that does make it a little more viable to do that. So these guys are going to take 5 kilowatts each. I guess if we add 2 more, that'll get us up to 24, which is still... That one might be enough for advanced... Nope, advanced propulsion is still out there. However, that would get us close to... Where are you? I think it's this one. Nope, not terraforming, a telescope, which would at least let us find a hospitable planet, or a potentially hospitable planet. It'd be a habitable planet, which is, you know, part of the way there. What does this do? Configure with coffee tree, I guess. Okay. I didn't realize it was considered a planter. I just thought it was like, I don't know, just a decorative vase or something. Apparently not. That's cool. I mean, I don't mind. I suppose we do need more coffee beans. That's something too, is like I still keep going back to the idea of maybe we need to do the large planter. Because, I don't know, it's just, there's a lot going on in all of this. We're probably going to need more power by the time we get to liquid processing. So I guess we should plan for that right now. So let's just kind of put things in place to be ready for that. Let's see, how far can you go? We can go pretty far. So if we do this, cancel that, do this. I love that you can just click on a thing and then hit B, and the game knows that's what you want to build. Super smart, like no joke. And we'll go ahead and do a bunch more of those. We'll queue them up. And that might be just in time for construction speed 4 to finish, and thus not affect any of those. So we're slowly getting there. Very, very slowly getting there. Very, very slowly getting there. I just want to see where we are on all of our research. You know what? I'm just going to add the stock trading, because that might be, you know, the other solution to make money at this point, because, I don't know. I shouldn't be trading stocks, because I don't know the first thing about doing that. Never mind doing it in space. So, we'll worry about that when we get there. It's going to be a while before we get there anyway. And we still need a bunch of copper wire, so, you know, there's that whole issue. So there's some copper wire. Ooh, Deborah is up to level 2 operating. You go with your operating skill. I don't even know who that is. Where are you? Good job. Oh, you're operating a toilet. I'll leave you be. You don't need me looking at what you're doing over there. That's fine. So let's just check our beds here. We should still have a couple of free beds. Oh, Ether took that one. Not that one over there, but that one. Okay. So we're still in a place where we can have 2 more people pop out, and we're going to have enough beds for them. And I guess maybe we should relocate that guy to a different room or something. I don't know. It's kind of in a bad place. Construction speed 4, done. Look at that then. Can we watch as you construct very quickly? Apparently not. There you go. There's your extra power. So that gets us well over 600. And that's not too shabby. I think I will wait on the extra memory for the moment, just because. Last thing I want to check on is how's our assembler doing. It is almost done. It's 85% of the way there. We will have a new bot that can go around and clean up all the vomit and dust and dirt and all that sort of great stuff on the next one. Catch that one till, and thanks for watching. See you later.